Folks, it's getting a little chilly outside. The rain is making you like, I kind of want to stay home, but you know what? You're getting hungry, but what should you eat? Something warm, something that just fill you up. Comfort food, that's what you need, especially right now as we're going through a lot of depressing times, right? Well, the best thing to do is fried chicken, but where are you going to get it? The best place is Henderson's Chicken, the best chicken in DFW. Trust me, you don't want to go to the Colonel, and you don't want to go down to Louisiana. The service is terrible. I waited 5 hours in the drive-thru. Screw them. I'm sticking with Henderson's Chicken. Loyalty, that's right. And you know why? It's because mainly it's just good chicken, okay? They have gourmet chefs back there making the perfect meals for you, and their sauce is to die for. It makes your mouth water. You dip your fries, you even dip your chicken in it. So go get Henderson's Chicken. Locations all across the DFW Metroplex and on Grubhub. So if your lady wants to stay home and snuggle with you tonight, all you have to do is get on the phone, get Grubhub. Henderson's Chicken will deliver. So you can bring her the chicken and you can give her something else too, if you know what I mean. So remember, fried chicken is the best, but you got to get it from Henderson's Chicken, the official sponsor of bFb. Back to you, Walt.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a confession to make. I actually had to eat the Colonel yesterday, and it was terrible.
Yeah,
it was very terrible.
It's not good.
Out there in South, like I don't know what you guys are doing out there in South. Like you don't know how to find no chicken.
I was in
Miss Linda, don't let him lie to you. He didn't have to.
No, I'm just saying. I did. There's no other chicken place around. Nothing.
I was driving. I was in a rush. You know, I'm on K2 right now, right? Trying to only.
What'd you say? K2?
K2. K2.
I thought it was Kato. I thought it was Kato diet. I mean, Kato. Whatever you want to call it.
Whatever. Anyway, I was looking for a quick, just quick snack, quick chicken. So I pulled up. I was like, "Do I have grilled chicken?" She goes, "No, we don't." I was like, and they were very rude about it. I was like, "Excuse me, I'm the customer," and I just drove off and flipped them off. Fuck them. Anyway, back to you.
Yeah, I don't understand why you're getting upset.
I gotta find a Henderson Chicken.
Why do people still get upset about customer service in 2021?
I do. I just do. Okay, I'm sorry, but I really don't like it.
Customer service is customer service.
No, come on. You gotta have good customer service, Walt.
Well, maybe we saw some good customer service last night from the Mavericks.
Yes, we did.
Because last night the Mavericks took on the Indiana Pacers, and they won 124-112, ending the losing streak that they had been on. I mean, you want to give the Mavericks kudos. They did beat the Pacers.
So what? The Pacers are not good, or are we?
No, they're not a good team.
Okay, so we can't. So now we can't get credit for beating teams. You really.
I remember that when I come sit here and say the Cowboys beat a certain team. Well, they only played this team, so it doesn't matter.
I would never.
You said that before. You said that before.
No.
You said that before.
No, but you're right. They should have beat this team.
Yeah,
and nobody
struggled a little bit, but they got the job done.
No, but again, we are missing some players.
Not in this game. They missing players too.
Our guy, Mr. KP Christos, dominant performance there. Especially on the rebounds.
27 to 13 and 4 is what he gave. Is what he gave you last night.
How many blocks did he have?
I think 7.
He had 7 blocks.
I think so. Somewhere around there.
Okay, well, go look that up. But he did have a substantial amount. He played really well on the defensive end. That's what I was more impressed with. Luka Doncic.
You said he played good on the what?
Defensive end.
Defensive end.
Yeah.
Was he sticking Sabonis?
I think so.
Sabonis had 25. But 25 and 10.
Okay. Well, overall, I don't know who he was like, but overall, he had energy off the boards, and he was.
Sabonis was the center. Porzingis played center, right?
It depends.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
Okay.
Because I heard somebody else say that earlier. They said that he did good against Sabonis, and I was like,
I don't know if he did good against Sabonis himself.
That's who he would have been sticking. And I said, really? Because I see.
Oh, so you just trying to
unless my glasses need to.
So you just want to hate on KP? You just look at every little thing like, nope, KP, nope.
No, I don't have a problem with that. It's like don't.
Did you know this is the guy, your guy in the locker room?
KP is my guy. Show me love every time I come to locker room.
And you don't show him love
every time I come through.
no love.
I didn't say I didn't show love. I'm just listen. Once again, Tovas told you about this. Stop giving people passes. I'm not. I don't give consolation prizes.
Okay, but listen, time out.
I don't give consolation prizes.
Okay, but you give LeBron pass after pass.
I never give LeBron. If LeBron messes up,
LeBron could have a 1-point game, and you wouldn't have an excuse for the
entire.
Yes,
really? Because last week, just
you know what you do. This is what you do.
Go ahead.
You pick small little problems of LeBron that nobody talks about. In your head, you're like, if I make up this small little problem and make it a big deal, people will think that when I do it for the real big things, then it looks like I'm not giving him a pass.
Okay.
That's what you secretly do.
Are you done? Are you done now?
I see what you're doing.
Are you done? Because Tuesday when we were in here, I criticized him for losing the game to the Golden State Warriors that they were up, and I said LeBron didn't score, and it's his fault they lost the game. Okay. So make sure you have your facts straight, Mr. ESPN guy.
Former ESPN.
Former. What is that? What's that radio station
It doesn't exist anymore. I mean, it technically does, but it technically doesn't.
Yeah, so the Mavericks win. Your guy Luka, triple double.
Now, not a big scoring night, but guess what? Low turnovers. He got the ball around to him, and he shot percentage-wise well. So I mean, he picked and choose, and that's what I love. When Luka is not, and by the way, they were double teaming like crazy. They were make sure they were doing the same.
You know what they came off of, right?
Yeah, from the last game.
Because they saw the Raptors.
Yeah.
And they said,
let's do that. And Luka learned, like you asked him to. Luka learned and said, "Hey, okay, well, if I can't do it, let me find some other people." And so he worked it around. So I guess he's starting to realize he doesn't have to be the only guy to do it.
No, he doesn't have to. But I mean,
and Rick was there. That was
my guy. Rick was there. Rick was back. He wasn't tossed out of the game like he was in that first game. But yeah, Rick was back.
What about Tim
Hardaway? You wanted him down the G League.
No, I'm asking you. What did you think of Tim?
Let me go over here and look at Tim's numbers.
I believe he had
Tim Hardaway. Tim was his usual self, 19 points.
So what is up with Tim? Why are we getting this? Is a problem we had last year with Tim. Is that he will go on streaks where he's one of the.
Well, he had a groin injury. He was coming from a groin injury.
That's another excuse. I thought you were giving a pass.
Oh, excuse.
That's a pass. Oh, you're giving him a pass? Because I'm doing what you do, where you're complaining about passes. So you giving him a pass now?
He literally
no, because he didn't have a groin injury all last season, and he didn't have a groin injury.
But he's been balling this season.
No, he's been up and down this season.
No,
he'll have times where he's balling, and then times where
what games do you watch?
He put 0 points.
That's only one game. All the rest of the game, he's giving you 18 to 19 points a game.
Yeah, there are other games where he didn't do that.
Yeah, not this season.
And I'm saying right now, Tim Hardaway, I want to see a consistent Tim Hardaway.
Tim Hardaway's been consistent all season. He ain't the problem. Tim been doing his part.
Not lately.
He ain't the problem.
Not lately.
He only had one game where he didn't score points, and he came off a groin injury.
He needed to go to the. I'm glad he maybe is a he in a wounded.
This is why you need to stop talking basketball.
No.
Yeah, this is why you. This is why you're done talking basketball.
No. Where's Owundu? How did he do?
Why you? Rick obviously had other things going on in this game right here. He felt Wes Owundu didn't need to play tonight. 2 minutes.
He should never play. Okay. I'm telling you right now, if the Mavericks had me instead of Owundu, it would be the same outcome.
Wes Owundu, I like Wes Owundu's defense, and right now shooting the ball, he needs to get better at that. But defensive wise,
is he NBA ready to be a shooter?
He is. He's been in the NBA for a while.
No, actually, I know. Is he NBA ready?
Actually, he was in the draft he came out the year with the.
That's not. You're not answering my question.
Hold on. Can you let me finish, please? Dang.
No.
What's wrong with you? He came out the Jason Tatum year.
Okay.
So he's been in the league for a while.
That's great. And my question to you is he NBA ready? Because there's a difference.
You have to answer that for me, because you told me Rick Carlisle's the best coach. He gets the best out of anybody.
He can, but sometimes when you're shit, you can't get anything out of it.
How's he shit? This is his first year with Rick.
When you pull it out, it's not coming out. You just can't do much with it.
So Luka never plays like shit, right?
No.
There we go. I'm glad people are here to witness it. He never plays like. But last night,
I listen to Fox Sports Southwest. So
yeah, there you go. See, oh Lord, this right here, 13, 12, and 12.
Yeah,
that's an excellent game from Luka.
It is.
He wasn't overshooting. He was passing the ball. He did the right thing last night. This is how you get to the championship, to the finals right here. Performances like this.
Those were great performances.
Great performance last night.
Good job. Now we'll see if
now once again, fourth quarter, he did his thing where kind of step back because he didn't want to go to free throw line. When you give me performance like this, I'm okay with that.
Okay, fine. So the Mavericks, in your opinion, did good.
It was against the Pacers, but yes, they did good.
So they have to go against the Spurs.
Tomorrow night they got the Spurs.
So you want them to be like, is the Spurs a good team or
the Spurs are a good team? The Spurs,
they just got destroyed the other night.
That was Golden State. That's cool.
Okay.
They're in the rankings though.
By the way, Milwaukee trails 105-100 against the Lakers. With 2 minutes to go.
We know how that's going. We got Lakers.
LeBron's gonna throw a break.
Who?
LeBron.
See, what's funny?
I'm a LeBron guy, but
you're not a LeBron guy.
Yo, here's the thing. If you weren't a LeBron guy, I'd love it more, because you know me, I have to do digs at you. I just like making you suffer.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Let's go to the next game from last night. We saw the debut of the Big Three between James Harden, Kyrie Irving, and KD. And I tell you what, man, it looked like some good basketball. Like the greatest show on turf, as they like to say. But down at the end, didn't look so good.
I didn't know they expected like Colin Sexton to come out there and be, that guy.
You gotta play out. You gotta play all quarters.
I know. I just didn't expect. I guess they didn't expect it. Now, I still think I know a lot of people are like, okay, they lost to them and all that, and look, they're but so did the Miami Heat. They struggled. Remember when the first big three happened? They struggled a little bit at the beginning too, before they got back to their normal selves and became very dominant. So I'm not going to sit here and say I'm not scared of them. They're still a very scary team. That's 3 dominant scorers that can come out there and no other. And of course, they still got Kevin Durant, who might be the MVP this year. So I'm scared of that team. We all should be scared of that team, including those Lakers.
38. I don't know. Okay, you said the Lakers. As long as you just say one guy, because my guy LeBron, we're not worried. We're not worried about what's going on. We don't have to worry about no Brooklyn.
Okay.
We don't even have to. We don't. That's the least of our worries.
Are you telling me from watching that entire game, looking at the big 3, do you think they can work together?
You need more depth off the bench. See, here's the number one problem, and I was explaining before the show started. When you got Kyrie on the floor, you're small. So now that brings DeAndre Jordan off the floor. When you play a team like Cleveland, who can go small, they're gonna kill you every time. Not only that, they don't have anything off the bench to where KD played 50 minutes last night.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie played 48 minutes last night. James Harden played 50 minutes last night. So you asking them to do that for another 72 games? Do you think they're gonna be all right?
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot of minutes. You know why that is?
They're rich.
Bruce Brown, Reggie Perry, Joe Harris.
But that's your guy.
No, I'm just saying.
I know.
That's that. Oh, and Jeff Green. That's all you got. That's
yeah.
all you got to work with right now.
Right, and so the Nets do really need to make a move. Now, can they make any more moves?
You can. Yeah. You can make a move right now and get a lot of depth.
Okay, well, here's the thing. I don't think they want to get rid of Kyrie.
I'm not saying you might not want to.
Hey, your plan still could work.
What?
Your Kyrie jettison plan, where you want him out.
It's not. It's not a plan. I want him out. I'm just saying.
But that was your plan, and it's
not a plan. It's just that when you disrespect the coach like that, it's kind of hard to come back.
Gotcha.
Trying to come back from that.
So what I'm saying is, it's still feasible. Maybe they're using Kyrie to play now to get his trade value up. So like, hey, Kyrie's playing well. Who wants him? And then maybe a team like the Knicks, like you said, you and Tomas.
You don't need to convince the Knicks. They're dumb enough to just take the trade off the jet.
You want to do business? What?
Yeah. Well, Kyrie, yeah, sure, let's take him. But however, they just get real small. You can't. They played so many minutes last night.
My thing is, it was one game. I'm not
killing them for that. I'm just saying
I need to see at least 10 games with them to see what's going to go on.
You can't let Colin Sexton hit you for 40.
Sometimes
42.
it happens.
No, there is no. You got 3 All-Stars.
We were all amazed when Jeremy Lin Sanity went crazy.
You don't. That's
saying,
one guy. You let one guy kill you.
True, but I'm saying
you know who's guarding him, right? Kyrie.
Oh.
So that falls on Kyrie.
Uh-oh.
So I'm just saying.
You're such a hater.
I'm not why would I be a hater?
Yeah, because listen, you know what? But audience, just to let you know, okay? If you want to know why Walt might not like a guy, look at his history. If somehow that person interfered with LeBron and made LeBron mad, I'm pretty sure most likely Walt won't like that guy. I'm just saying.
Kyrie made his own destiny. He's the one who wanted to leave. We got no problem. I got no problem with Kyrie. I got no beef with Kyrie.
I'm saying, go back and do the little research.
I wish Kyrie the best of luck on his future endeavors.
Okay.
I wish him the best of luck. Now, another guy who I sometimes have to defend, who I don't like to defend, a guy I didn't like in the 90s, but he was a bad boy. Karl Malone has spoke out about one Zion. He's not happy with the way Zion's playing, his minutes. He thinks he's fat. A lot of people kind of dumping on Karl Malone, like Karl Malone was nothing in this league. He did nothing. Listen, I don't like Karl Malone as much as the next guy. But I can make a strong argument that Karl Malone was the second best player in the 90s. You look at his numbers, he was. In the later end of the 90s, it was Karl Malone and Michael Jordan, neck and neck. Matter of fact, I still say this day in 98, Karl Malone should have got MVP over Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was leaving, so they just gave it to him.
Whoa. You might be
No,
Pissed
go
him
look
off.
at the numbers.
Jordan fans, if you're listening,
Who gives a crap about Jordan fans?
Tobosh is a Jordan fan.
Well, we know what. Yeah, that's because he's bald headed. They got something in common. That's all it is. They just got that in common. But Karl Malone was I could arguably say was the second best player tonight. He was dominant, and he's number 2 all time scorer.
Okay, so, but why? Okay, but maybe people are just saying that because they like Zion. They're just trying to give Karl Malone a little hard.
People don't like Karl Malone because of the whole knocking up a 13-year-old.
Well, hold on, Tom. That's pretty big.
I know it is. I'm saying yes, he did do that, but we're speaking on basketball right now. This ain't personal. All he's saying is that the kid needs to be playing more minutes and he needs to be averaging more points.
Hey, here's the thing. Karl Malone makes good points.
Yeah. It's
just
getting
because-
dismissed. It's getting dismissed because of his transgressions.
And Michael Jordan said the same thing. Oh my God, it would be law. It'd be written.
Yeah. Michael, we got to take it. We got to take it to the bank. Michael Jordan's law.
Zion, I mean, yeah, he needs to increase his minutes. What's wrong with him? Why isn't he playing? Why is he not getting back to?
And that's his point. He's saying because he's too fat. He needs to lose weight. If he loses weight, he can play more minutes.
That could be the problem. My thing is that you're supposed to be this dominant, the era of the young guys, right? Zion was supposed to change the game.
I mean, don't get me wrong now. Zion's still balling right now.
He is.
I mean, next to Zach LaVine and Christian Wood is Zion. You want to put them as what's the y'all trying to give Zach LaVine already? Most improved?
Yeah.
Zion's up there.
No,
But Karl Malone said he could do more. Karl Malone feels like he should be more dominant than what he is.
I do think it sucks for Karl Malone because he really can't give like his own basketball opinion anymore because of what he did off the court, and then a lot of people are just calling.
I mean, he doesn't care. You can look at his facial expression and tell he doesn't care, but people are ignoring him. I'm like, hey, nah, this dude got some clout. He can make these comments, but the young people, they don't know about Karl Malone. They know Michael Jordan. They don't know Karl Malone. They don't know Karl Malone's number 2 all-time scorer in the NBA. You ask them that, they don't know that.
He's a mailman.
Yeah, well, somebody's about to pass him here pretty soon. Yeah, a lot of people just don't fool Karl Malone. He wasn't liked in the 90s because he threw cheap shots and elbows. But if you go back and watch,
everybody pretty much do that in the 90s.
Yeah,
everybody played.
He's
dirty
got the most NBA team selections behind LeBron. LeBron's got 12. He's got 11. Karl Malone was a bad boy.
Sounds like you're a Karl Malone fan.
I'm not a Karl Malone fan. I can't stand Karl. I
Sounds
can
like
stand for Karl Malone.
I think it sounds like you support everything Karl.
What you don't understand. I love basketball, so I know my history of basketball.
No, but it sounds
that's
like
what
Karl Malone is like your guy.
No, Karl Malone's not my
like
guy.
If Karl Malone said,
I will say that Karl Malone. This is where I get flack at. Just like I've been known to say, just like I defend Harden. Now I'm a Harden guy, and you know what? I'll accept that. I might be a Harden guy because you know what? I can take a guy being fat and going to the club, but he come give me 44 on the court. I love it. Yes, sign me up all day. I will send you to the club if you're gonna come back and give me 60 points tonight. I will pay for the
But you
plane to get you there.
Getting dubs?
As long as I'm getting dubs and you giving me 40 points tonight, I can't even be mad at you. I love it. Sign me up for it.
That's right. You know what? That's what Dennis Rodman. Remember when Rodman was going away and they gave him trips to Vegas? Guess what? Rodman still competed.
Yeah, it's the same thing. But Karl Malone was that dude.
Was it more John Stockton?
No, this was Karl Malone.
I know, but was it more John Stockton?
No, Karl Malone.
Because it seemed like those two together were more of a pair and
Karl Malone won the freaking MVP in '99.
Yeah,
Stockton was a shell of himself at that time.
But Stockton was still
okay. No, you want to know where Karl Malone made his money at? He had an elbow jumper that he used to hit.
Mm-hmm.
He used to come right here and hit the elbow jumper. That was it. And then he post you up and he bow the hell out of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
We get it.
He was LeBron.
We
get
LeBron
it.
Was LeBron. We get it. You're the president of the Karl Malone fan club.
You might want to make me president of James Harden club because I kind of like that. I'm feeling.
I will never like James Harden. I just don't like him.
Can you explain why?
Like him.
Can you explain why a guy like you who likes Luka, who has almost a mirror image of James Harden's game?
Because Luka, it plays for Dallas. Simple as that.
Well, James Harden plays for the Nets.
That's great.
But you said you didn't like him because he was in Houston.
No,
so what's your excuse
no.
For hating.
It's still. I can't hate. I can't take away my hate. Just you went away from the. I've
seen you do that before. You be like, this guy changed teams before.
With who?
I can't. It'll come back to me. But you've done it before.
I've never done that.
Well, he's not over there with that team anymore, so I can like him a little bit.
Like Tom Brady, right? Still despise Tom Brady, even though he plays for the Bucks.
Okay.
I'll never hate Tom Brady. Okay. He's not the greatest quarterback of all time.
He's what?
He's not the greatest quarterback of all time. But he's not. He's not. He's not. Peyton Manning? No, that's a different story.
Okay. All right.
But anyway, no, but I get your point on the Karl Malone thing. That's kind of silly. And to his point, he is right on Zion. He does need to lose weight. If Zion were to just make his body better, he would be even more so dominant than what he's doing right now. So it makes sense. It's good criticism. I think it's just people, like you said, they don't know who Karl Malone is. They know about his off the field issues more than his actual playing thing. And that's the problem in the world we live in today. When you have more, when your off the field or off the court issues become more prevalent than what you've did on the court, that's a problem.
See, that's why I tell people like you need to stay out of people's bedrooms, and you need to stay out of people's pockets.
I'm in the bedroom
you need to stay out of people's bedroom
day and night.
Always account somebody chips in their pockets.
Listen. I get invited to those bedrooms. Okay, they invite me.
Well, when you the golden throat, what else are they supposed to do?
Exactly. Right?
What else are they supposed to do? Let's take a break. We come back. Actually, let's talk football real quick. Some stuff going on in the NFL. I need to understand why the ESPN is taking a shot at the Dallas Cowboys in order to pump up Tom Brady. Let's get ready. We got to get ready for that game. And Deshaun Watson, staying or going? What do we got? We'll find out next right here on DallasOnAir.com.
Packers. Harrison threatening blitz. He's coming in. Pushed aside. Pass complete to Adams for a first down. The blitz is coming on Rodgers. It's